your next performer, he stopped by once before unannounced, and every time he's here, it's incredible, and we're so excited to welcome back to the Rat, Mr. Neil Diamond!
Thank you so much, Julian. It's great to be back here at the 10-Foot Rat Cabaret. I like to swing by here when I'm in town if the schedule permits, and I came into town for my grandnephew's bar mitzvah, and it was pretty cool, actually. I met Usher. He wasn't even performing, he was a guest, but he's a good guy. But I was like, hey Usher, you wanna do this show maybe? I could FaceTime Jillian, my friend from Canada. He's like, does she smoke weed? And I said, not anymore. And he said, no thanks. So anyway, I FaceTime Jillian and she's like, yeah, sure, come on down. And here I am, Neil Diamond. After the bar mitzvah last night, I couldn't fall asleep, and I just watched TV in the hotel room all night, and it was a full house marathon. And I noticed something that, well, first of all, are you all familiar with a show called Family Matters?
Yeah.
Yes, it was from the 80s, 90s, part of ABC's TGIF lineup. It's about a family, and next door neighbor is this crazy little kid named Steve Urkel. He's just always getting into some crazy shenanigans. So I'm watching Full House, and an episode from season 4 comes on, which features Steve Urkel in a special guest appearance, and like a crossover episode. And he was the cousin of one of DJ's classmates, and the subplot involved Urkel helping Stephanie feel better about the fact that she has to wear glasses now because she's feeling very self-conscious. You know Full House, right? Uncle Jesse, etc. So I'm watching this, and then I remember there's this other TGIF show called Step by Step, starring Suzanne Summers, Patrick Duffy from Dallas. He directed a lot of the episodes too, and Steve Urkel appears on Step by Step in season 1. It's a crossover two-parter from Family Matters. At the end of that Family Matters episode, he's built a rocket in his backyard, and he gets on it, and it takes off, and he can't control it, and he ends up in the backyard of the Step by Step family. And then he ends up taking the daughter to the prom. But here's the thing, and I know this because I have every DVD of Step by Step. I have every season. In season 4 of Step by Step, John Stamos appears as a cameo as himself, the actor who plays Uncle Jesse. So that means that Steve Urkel exists in dual universes, one with Uncle Jesse and one with John Stamos. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm supposed to believe this bullshit? I've invested so much time into this series and you're gonna treat me like that? It's insulting. If I want vapid writing, I'll watch This Is Us. Oh, come on, admit it. My eyes roll so much during that show, I feel like they're just gonna do a full 360, but my wife likes it, so. Oh, man. So, it was 420 recently, huh? Did everyone enjoy their 420 holiday? It's the where everyone gets together and smokes some grass and remembers Columbine, I think. I don't know. I'm Neil Diamond. I'm like 70-something years old. It's funny because I used to smoke grass back in the 60s. In fact, when I lived in the village, we used to buy it right down the street on St. Mark's Place. there was just this wooden door with like a mail slot, and you put money in and you hope you got back real drugs. They sell $7 marshmallows now. But the weed from the 60s was like dirt. It was like run over by a garbage truck 3 or 4 times. I was more into cocaine and speed, so I never really got into the whole pot thing. I didn't mind it, but recently my wife and I went to Amsterdam, and the pot has totally changed. It was this beautiful crystalline buds that looked magical, so I had to try it, and I swear to God, 3 hits and I thought I was dead for like 2 hours. But then I kind of got used to it. Amsterdam's fun. If you've never been there, I recommend going. Aside from the cheap legal weed and mushrooms as well, that's a whole other story. I don't know if the bass player in my band would want me to tell it, actually. But there's lots of other cool stuff. The Van Gogh Museum, the Heineken Brewery, you could take a tour, and it's the only place I've ever had Amstel, non-Amstel light beer. So even that is worth it. And it's fun. Everyone's there partying, lots of tourists. The tulip gardens is great if you're high, and then suddenly right there in the middle of International Party Central is the Anne Frank House, which they've turned into a museum, and it's kind of sobering. But if you're there, you gotta go. You can't be in Amsterdam and not go to the Anne Frank House, you know. So you end up going to the Anne Frank House with a bunch of other really stoned, really uncomfortable people, trying to rationalize being baked out of your skull in such a serious place. It's like going to your drug dealer's funeral, if you know what I'm talking about. The craziest part for me is the Anne Frank Museum has a gift shop, which, alright, it's a museum, but like, what am I, like, gonna give my granddaughter a coloring book about a little girl her age that was hunted down by the Nazis? Of course, because it's Amsterdam, they had a whole shelf of Anne Frank-themed drug paraphernalia, too. Like a little bong with a secret chamber you could hide your weed in. And they had a swastika-shaped bong that, frankly, looked very hard to clean. And you walk out of there feeling very humbled by life, and then you can walk 5 blocks in any direction and get your dick sucked for 50 euros. Completely. It's a crazy world. Well, I gotta go, but I'm hoping that I might be able to have time for one song, maybe? Yeah, great. You guys all okay with that? You want to hear a little Now, I'm not going to sing one of my own songs because I'm having some copyright problems and my lawyer says it's better off if I don't. So I'd like to sing a song by one of my favorite bands. It's a terrific pop group out of San Francisco called the Dead Kennedys. I hope you like it. 1, 2, 3, hit it, fellas! I danced all night. I drank 16 beers and started up a fight. And now I'm jaded. You're out of luck. I'm rolling down the stairs, too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. I'm too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. I'm too drunk to fuck. I like your stories, I love your guns. True, now you're trying to load the fuck. But in my room, wish you were dead. You ball like a baby in a razor head. Come on! Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk drunk, too full, toxic, secret gold, too drunk to fuck. And here's the key change. I need to know. My head's a mess. My only salvation is I'll never see you again. You give me a hand, it makes it worse. Take out your fucking retainer, put it in your purse. Come on! Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. Too drunk to fuck. All I need right now, baby. Running out of big car, baby. All I got over here, too drunk to fuck. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Whoa! Thank you so much, New York City!
Neil Diamond, everybody! And really, those of you who know Neil Diamond before that probably never wanted to see Neil Diamond sing that song. And those of you who don't know who Neil Diamond is, go Google it when you get home, and then, holy fuck, it will be even funnier. Neil Diamond, of course, is our artist in residence, Bill Chambers. He is here every single month.